Now on CoastTV News.
It's a pleasant start to our week. Temperatures in the 60s and more summer heat is ahead for this last week of August. We'll see 90s again, but only for a brief time. Details coming up.
Police station upgrade by Georgetown officials say a new facility is necessary to keep the town safe.
Biden's beach break. The president's returning to our coast for a longer than normal stay.
Woodbridge welcomes students. The academic year gets underway on Delmarva.
This is CoastTV News Today.
And welcome to our 6 o'clock hour. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensy.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley. It's Monday, August 26, 2024.
Yeah, final Monday of August, Paige. You wait all year for it during those cold weather months, and now summer's winding down.
It is, definitely. I know a lot of people go back to school today. My sister's a teacher. Her first day's today.
Lots of excitement on that front, I would imagine.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably a lot of nerves, too.
Yes, I would think so.
Probably. You guys got it. But shouldn't be too bad of a day. We'll bring in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahi. Bob, welcome back. You were gone for a little bit.
I was gone. Went out to Colorado, visited some family for a little while. And Paige, I know you were gone last week. So the whole gang is back now. And we're looking at a warm week on the way. August is ending. Summer's winding down, but it will be getting warm as we go through time. But this morning, wow, look at this. 59 in Delmar, 64 in Seaford, Rehoboth 68, Bethany Beach at 66. And the winds are calm or light coming out of the southwest. That's going to pump in more heat and humidity with time. But it's clear across Delmarva. And watch out. We've got kids going back to school this morning, so be extra careful, go much slower, and stop around the school buses when the stop sign comes out. And we're looking at high pressure, and there's a little bit of disturbed weather to our north and west, and that coupled with the afternoon heating could trigger a few showers and storms. But here's Futurecast this morning, 60s and then 70s. I think it's mostly sunny this morning, more clouds this afternoon, maybe a stray shower or a thunderstorm, upper 80s inland, 70s and 80s at the coast, and any of those storms or showers will dwindle as we go through the evening hours. But pack the sunscreen today. It's an 8, very high on the UV scale. Burn time is only 15 minutes. We're in the very high range right through Wednesday, but then it starts to go down as we go towards the Labor Day holiday weekend with more clouds and showers. But be extra careful in the sun through Wednesday.
All right, will do, Bob. Thank you. The town of Georgetown is looking to update its current police station and its public works building.
Yeah, Coast TV news reporter Elisa Weber is in the newsroom. Elisa, the town is looking to borrow up to $18 million in bonds to pay for this project.
Matt and Paige, Georgetown officials say that current police station and public works building is just really run down and it's not up to date. And at a meeting in early August, Mayor Bill West and the town council decided to move forward with a proposal to hold a public hearing for up to $18 million in general obligation bonds in order to fund the construction. West said it's not official that the project will cost exactly $18 million, but that's the maximum amount the town looks to borrow. The mayor said at that earlier meeting this project is necessary in order to keep the town safe.
This is a great opportunity for the town of Georgetown. We want retention. We want to keep the officers we got. And we're not going to keep them when we got them in a place that is run down. So we've got to do something to make them happy. And we got to do something to try to recruit new people to come to Georgetown.
Mayor West says that other towns like Milford and Millsboro have had a lot of success with updating their police stations, and Georgetown hopes to do the same. And that public hearing will be held tonight at 6:30, and there will be displays for people to see what the town looks to do with the project. Back to you.
Thank you, Elisa. This morning, Salisbury Police will continue its search for a man involved with an assault they say took place Sunday night in the 400 block of Virginia Avenue. Now, according to police, an argument took place between two men before the alleged suspect grabbed a machete and assaulted the other man. Officers say the man who was assaulted received non-life-threatening injuries, and the suspect ran away from the scene.
One man got a visit from a seemingly very friendly fish this weekend. It happened in Ocean City. A viewer sent us some photos of what's a basker shark. It's about 15 miles off the coast of OC. According to the viewer, that shark, estimated to be about 25 feet long and weigh possibly 8,000 pounds. The viewer says the shark actually hung out for a little bit. It stayed near that boat for about 15 minutes.
I don't know how comfortable I'd be with that shark hanging out. Last Monday of August means first day of school in the Woodbridge district. It's a staggered start to the academic year. Today, elementary school students, 6th grade, 9th grade, some in kindergarten, all return to class. Then on Tuesday, the remaining grades begin school. On Wednesday, the remaining kindergarten group is back. And this begins a week-and-a-half stretch of districts on Delmarva getting back to school.
And as those kids go back to school, Delaware State Police helping gather some supplies for those in need. Over a decade, Operation Troopers Have Your Backpack collected school supplies. It was supplies like backpacks, notebooks, writing utensils, and other items students will need for the school year. Supplies were dropped off at 3 Delaware Federal Credit Union locations in Georgetown, Newark, and in Dover. CEO of the Georgetown Federal Credit Union says donating supplies is great for the students and also for the community.
School supplies are expensive, and a lot of families may have more than one student, so it is put a financial burden on the families trying to get their kids ready to go back to school. The Delaware State Police has done this for quite a few years now, and we're happy to be a part of it and to give back to the community.
Now that all the donations have been collected, those supplies will be distributed to local schools.
Eyes on the sky over the weekend in Ocean City. The annual Big Air Show took place. Different planes and jets like Raptors, Growlers flew above the beach for about 3 hours, with a fun ending with the formation jets flying side by side and Italian jets showing the colors of their nation's flag, and that smoke filled in the air. That was the highlight for some that we spoke with.
I'm definitely looking forward to the Italian tricolors. First time they've been in North America in 30 years. I'm an Italian. It's going to be really cool to see the colored smoke. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And that was the final stop for the Italian Air Force. They made sure to put on a show one last time.
From the Pacific Coast to our coast, President Biden arrived at his North Shore's home early Sunday night for another vacation. On your screen right now is some video of Biden getting off Air Force One at the Dover Air Force Base. It's going to be a pretty lengthy stay. A temporary flight restriction is in effect for our area until September 3rd, the day after Labor Day.
Meanwhile, the woman who replaced Biden atop the Democratic ticket, Vice President Harris, and her new running mate, Governor Walz, are on a campaign trail. The two begin a bus tour battleground state Georgia this week, while their opponents, former President Trump and Senator Vance, they have events in several key states.
Yeah, and NBC's Alice Barr now has details on the next steps as the two presidential candidates prep for a debate.
The conventions behind them, Vice President Harris and former President Trump ready to battle it out in the final 10 weeks before Election Day.
We are charting a new way forward.
We need to turn the page of 4 years of calamity and failure. They have had calamity.
The former president casting doubt on the next big mile marker, a September 10th debate. Overnight accusing ABC News of biased coverage and questioning why he would debate Ms. Harris on that network. His running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, appearing on NBC's Meet the Press, insisting Mr. Trump would not impose a federal abortion ban.
So he would veto a federal abortion ban?
I think he would. He said that explicitly, that he would. No Republican, at least no Republican with any reasonable power, is saying that we should have a complete national abortion ban.
Top Democrats pushing back on one of the party's top issues.
American women are not stupid, and we are not going to trust the futures of our daughters and granddaughters to two men who have openly bragged about blocking access to abortion for women all across this country.
Vice President Harris vowed to restore reproductive rights in her convention speech Thursday night. The campaign saying it's raised more than $40 million since then, adding to the $500 million since President Biden dropped out 5 weeks ago. The Trump campaign saying it raised almost $139 million in the month of July. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And the Trump campaign also celebrating the endorsement of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. after he suspended his third-party bid on Friday. Former President Trump heads to battleground states, Wisconsin and Michigan this week. Harris and Walz kick off that bus tour through Georgia.
All right, we're just getting started in this hour of Coast TV News Today.
Coming up on Coast TV News Today, we have school tips, what the Laurel Police Department says you can do to stay safe at the start of the academic year.
Also, Fenwick Island decided to fight with Ocean City. We'll tell you about the possible lawsuit that could be blowing towards an offshore wind project after a major decision expected next month.
And Microsoft will hold a cybersecurity conference after the CrowdStrike disaster last month, how much the airline company Delta says it lost during the outage that is sparking a new lawsuit. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Accurate termite and pest control. Our professional pest management program includes year-round protection, 4 seasonal visits or more, and pest-free peace of mind. Locally owned and operated, Accurate termite and pest control, on target since 1995.
In Delaware, a family earning $67,000 a year pays the same tax rate as one making $67 million. I'm Matt Meyer, and you don't have to be a former math teacher to know that's an outrage. As governor, I'll make the super wealthy pay more in taxes so working people can pay less. By making state taxes more fair, we'll help more families get ahead. It's not just smart math, it's the right thing to do.
Democrat Matt Meyer for governor.
Turn your dreams of a perfect kitchen into reality with That Cabinet Store, where a dedicated team of designers will bring your vision to life. Whether it's traditional or European, kitchen design is our specialty. And we can get your fully customized kitchen cabinets installed in as little as 4 weeks, semi-custom in 10 days. And if you're looking for new countertops, we offer quality in-house fabricated countertops. Dream today, designs for tomorrow at That Cabinet Store, located with Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville and Salisbury.
Save the date for the Meals on Wheels Delaware Beach Brunch presented by Fulton Bank on Sunday, October 13th from 10:30 to 1:30 at the Rehoboth Beach Country Club. Indulge in an upscale brunch paired with handcrafted cocktails, all while overlooking the beautiful bay. Local chefs will delight with hors d'oeuvres and desserts complemented by a range of beverages. Participate in our live and silent auctions featuring exclusive getaways and unique items. For full event details, visit mealsonwheelsde.org. Sponsored by Coast TV.
Accurate termite and pest control. A new season is coming and so are the pests. Day one in. Trust Accurate to keep them out year-round. Locally owned and operated, Accurate termite and pest control, on target since 1995.
6:12 on our Monday morning, seeing some clouds in Cambridge on our HSB camera, I should say, with the U.S. and Maryland flag waving in the breeze. A beautiful start in Cambridge as we have 60s, even 59 in Delmar right now. Milton 64 and Lewis at 66. And the winds are calm, and they'll pick up a little bit today as we're looking at mainly clear skies. Once again, it's back to school for the kiddos, so take it slow around the school bus. Otherwise, good travel weather, good commuting weather all across the Mid-Atlantic region with high pressure. Here's your golf forecast for today. I'm not putting as well as Chris. I apologize, but it's good nonetheless. Partly cloudy, an isolated shower or thunderstorm later. So keep an eye to the sky when thunder roars. Go indoors. A high around 86.
I'll take good, Bob. It's a good effort there. Milton will continue its efforts in trying to ban marijuana. Town council there recently voted to schedule a public hearing on a proposed change to a zoning ordinance. Now, if approved, the ordinance would ban marijuana businesses in town limits, and that includes cultivation, manufacturing, and testing facilities. It also includes retail marijuana stores and smoking lounges. And according to the resolution, the public hearing that'll be held at the Milton Public Library on September 9th. Delaware State Police continuing to investigate what led to an accident that actually needed help from its aviation unit. This was on Saturday morning. The agency says the aircraft flew to help an accident in Hartley. There's a helicopter landing and taking off on your screen. A car was found on its roof and another in flames. Officials there said 3 people were taken to a local hospital.
Microsoft executives plan to hold a cybersecurity conference with CrowdStrike and other security companies in September. This comes after that CrowdStrike software update in July caused outages for millions of Windows computers worldwide. Delta Airlines said that outage cost the company more than $500 million. Delta is now seeking damages from CrowdStrike and from Microsoft. Many colleges across the country are beginning their fall semester, and in some cases, enrollment is down. Some schools say an overhaul with the financial aid application process, known as FAFSA, caused major problems this year. The Education Secretary, Miguel Cardona, is assuring parents and students the problem will be fixed, but people can start applying for federal financial aid by December 1st, but that's for the 2025-2026 school year. Still ahead this morning, Fenwick Island fighting alongside Ocean City. We'll tell you about the lawsuit from the 2 towns that threatens an offshore wind project and how one Maryland senator believes the state should intervene.
And we've got sunrise in about 10 minutes. And right now, Bay Health Cam in Milford showing brightening skies, a little hazy 66. And the final week of August will be a warm to hot one for Delmarva. Not a lot of rain chances. I'll track it on Futurecast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
What could you do with your new Amish tradesman pole building?
A garage, workshop, pool house, office, in-law suite, or just a big old toy box. The Amish Tradesman provides free custom 3D design to reflect your vision, built with Amish quality. For nearly 20 years, our Amish crew continues to operate in Southern Delaware, where we live, work, and worship. Call us today to set up your free design consultation at 302-349-5550 or get inspired online at theamishtradesman.com.
Draper Media presents the Shore Living Expo, celebrating health, wealth, and home. Saturday, September 7th from 10 to 4 at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. Sponsored by Spicer Brothers and Pohanka. Great demonstrations and interviews with Delmarva Life's Lisa and Jimmy on the expo stage, along with prizes and fun. Plus, meet your favorite Draper Media TV and radio talent. From crafts to home services, boats, cars, and RVs. This is a free event you don't want to miss. Go to WBOCevents.com. See you at the Shore Living Expo.
Turn on Bionic Spotlight Extreme 360, the motion-activated home defense light that looks just like a security camera. It detects even the slightest motion and automatically triggers 6 ultra-bright LED high beams. Call or go online and order your Bionic Extreme 360 for just $19.99. Plus, get free shipping on your entire order.
To order, call 1-800-316-1548 or go online to buybionic360.com. Call now.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Time is 6:17, and we are showing you a live look at Milford. Seeing some haziness building out there. A little toastier today, Bob, as those higher temperatures will build throughout the week.
They will, Matt. They'll continue to ramp up with our really hot day coming on Wednesday. And then those temperatures start to back off as we head towards the Labor Day holiday weekend. But that summer-like feel is returning, and the humidity levels are increasing as well. Could see a few storms possible later this afternoon. Watch for brief downpours, maybe some brief gusty winds. Not expecting severe weather. And then that brief shot of heat on Wednesday with highs in the mid to maybe some upper 90s. And the triple-digit heat indices will be around for one day. So we're 86 today, 88 on Tuesday. Average high now is 85, so above average, especially by Wednesday. We'll be 10 degrees above average with a high of 95. And then it does start to cool down Thursday, and then by Friday, it's 82 and cooling down a little bit as we go into the holiday weekend. Humidity levels, we're in the muggy range the next couple of days, and then you see that line go up into the humid to maybe even very humid range as we go Friday into Saturday and a part of the Labor Day holiday weekend. But out the door this morning, it is pleasant. 59 in Delmar, Salisbury 61, Milton 64, Ocean Pines 61, Bethany Beach at 66. And winds are light, but the tendency is out of the southwest. So we know with that wind direction, you start to see the heat and humidity building, and that's exactly what we'll be seeing over the days to come. Across Delmarva this morning, a few clouds out there, nothing really to write home about as high pressure is in place. Some showers across New England and a few little showers up there near the Great Lakes and western Pennsylvania. There's a little bit of an upper level disturbance toward north and west, and with the afternoon heating, that could spark off that isolated shower storm. But really, for the most part, the East Coast and even the Central Plains looking very quiet, so quiet and warm weather. Here's Futurecast this morning, 60s, eventually 70s. I think we're mostly sunny this morning, then increasing clouds into the noon hour with mid mid-80s, upper 80s by 3 o'clock inland, 70s and 80s at the beaches. And then do watch out for that isolated shower thunderstorm. Could be a little gusty as we go into the evening, and then that will tend to wind down after sunset. Clouds start to decrease, and we'll have a nice start to our Tuesday with temperatures into the 60s and 70s. And then Tuesday will be a drier day, so I'm thinking just sunny and hot with mid-80s around the noon hour. The relief along the coast where you're into the mid to upper 70s, but upper 80s inland, even 90 in Salisbury with all that sunshine. And then into the evening hours, temperatures to cool back into the 70s. Feels like temperatures by Wednesday, look at this, feeling like 100 to 103, maybe even hotter. And even along the coast, it's feeling like 90s. But that's only one day where it's really hot. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, warming through the 80s the next couple days to 95 Wednesday, and then cooling off on Thursday with storms, 85. Dry Friday, 82. And I think Saturday and Sunday is looking a little stormy. On Saturday, 85, some showers. Sunday, 86. It looks like it does dry out by Monday for Labor Day, so we salvage part of the holiday weekend weather-wise.
All right, thank you, Bob. In Fenwick Island, the council there voted to join Ocean City in a lawsuit against the U.S. wind farm project. Now, right now, part of that project is being evaluated by the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management. That agency is looking into what sort of environmental impact the wind farm would or would not have. And if the Bureau does give the wind farm the green light, Ocean City plans to sue, and now Fenwick Island is on their side. We went to the coastal community to learn what people there think about all of this, and here's what one person told us.
More beaches north of here will become more popular because you can't, further up you go, you probably will not be able to see it.
And Ocean City won't be filing a lawsuit until the Bureau makes their final decision to approve the project. That's expected to happen in September.
Meanwhile, Senator Mary Beth Carrozza is opposing offshore wind at the state level. She's calling on the Maryland Board of Public Works to postpone considerations of U.S. Wind's tidal wetlands license application. The senator, whose district covers the project area, sent a letter to the state secretary, comptroller, and Governor Wes Moore saying, quote, U.S. Wind's proposal to reconstruct and widen the existing West Ocean City pier would effectively eliminate commercial fishing in Ocean City by displacing dock space and seafood offload locations, end quote.
Up next, school safety tips with classes beginning now or soon for most of Delmarva. We will tell you how to stay safe during, before, and after school. Stay with us on Coast TV News today.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
It's the incredible Red Dog, the amazing universal socket tool that fits, grips, and tightens virtually any fastener. Look at all the different sizes and shapes, nuts, bolts, and screws. Any head will do. Red Dog grabs on tight and locks into place fast. It replaces hundreds of different tools, yet it's smaller than a battery. 54 telescoping steel pins mold around any object. Then, up to 150 pounds of torque knock out rusted fasteners. You can get Red Dog for just $19.99. Breaking news: Red Dog may be discontinued. Due to supply chain shortages, Red Dog is stopping manufacturing immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 per order while supplies last. Order now.
Call 1-800-519-7208. That's 1-800-519-7208 or visit byreddog.com. Call 1-800-519-7208 now.
Do you feel like good customer service is a thing of the past? Achieving a top-notch lawn and healthy plants can be stress-free when it's with a company you can trust. I'm Richie with AC Plant and Turf, where we make it easy. When you call us, you'll speak directly to someone who cares about your needs. Timely service is our priority. Our experienced team is committed to resolving your questions or concerns quickly. Experience the simplicity and convenience of our service. Don't wait. Take the first step towards a beautiful lawn and landscape and call AC Plant and Turf today.
Feeling the summer sizzle? Is it turning your home into a sauna? At FH Fur, we know you can't wait when your AC is down for the count. That's why we're offering same-day service, guaranteed. If we don't make it to you the very same day, you will pay a diagnostic or dispatch fee, plain and simple. So whether your AC is blowing hot air, your thermostat is on the fritz, or your entire system needs replacing, an FH Fur expert technician will bring your comfort back today.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
As the school year begins, new staff at the Cape Henlopen School District are now familiar with the area. Last week, the district took its new staff on a bus tour of the district boundaries. The district says that the 2024-2025 school year will officially begin once all students return on September 4th.
And as school rolls around the corner, the Laurel Police Department is reminding everyone of some important safety tips. So first, they say watch for school zones, don't get distracted by your phone. Police also suggest carpooling so there are fewer vehicles on the road. And the department is reminding everyone, stop for buses, loading and unloading those little learners, and pick up and drop off only in the designated areas. They also have more tips on the Facebook page, and of course, they're wishing everyone an exciting first day of school.
Yeah, should be exciting.
Yes.
All right, we're joined again, speaking of exciting, by First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahy. Hey, most of the day is looking pretty good if you plan on spending time at the beach or on the bay.
I would think so. You know, we're winding down summer, guys, and it's still feeling like summer, not only today, but really much of the week. Here's your beach forecast. Have the water and the sunscreen as well. Chincoteague and Assateague. Increasing clouds throughout the day. Maybe that spotty shower or thunderstorm later on with highs into the 70s. Rip current risk is low, but still swim the buddy. UV index is high. Fenwick Island and Ocean City, some increasing clouds this afternoon, 70s to right around 80 in Fenwick Island. And your 3-day forecast on the Bayside. Cambridge today, watch out for that storm, mid-80s, upper 80s Tuesday. The hot day is Wednesday at 95. And then Crisfield, a little cooler for you, lower 80s today. And then by Wednesday, you're into the upper 80s to close to 90 degrees. And then it starts to cool down towards the Labor Day holiday weekend and maybe a few showers or thunderstorms heading into the weekend. Still a few days to iron that out. I'll have much more in your forecast coming up in the last half hour.
Thank you so much. Also coming up, many students at Woodbridge are getting ready for their day right now when the full class will be in session.
Friendly, and I use that term loosely, fish visit. We'll tell you about one viewer's experience over the weekend after that shark came for a visit off the coast of Ocean City.
Also ahead, Georgetown police upgrades how many millions of dollars the town says it'll need to make the necessary changes, and when you can attend a public hearing on the matter. Coast TV News Today will be right back.
Las Vegas, where legends are made. Nice!
We gon' make it to the top. This is go hard or go home. To the top. It's time to hit another buzzer. We gon'.
Let's go!
Make it to the top.
Ready? Go. The competition is fierce.
America's going to love you. I did not expect that.
If this was the Olympics, you would have won the gold medal.
AGT Live, Tuesday and Wednesday on NBC and Peacock. What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable power plant, smart pressure sensor, and custom nozzles. It's like the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Get your complete Bullseye Pro inflation system for just $79.99 and get free shipping. Plus, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. Order now.
Celebrate Labor Day weekend with Camp Rehoboth Community Center at Sun Festival 2024 in Rehoboth Beach. On August 31st, enjoy a night of comedy with stand-up comedian Joe Dombrowski.
He looked at me and he goes, ma'am, okay, that laugh was a hate crime.
Then on September 1st, dance the night away with DJs Robbie Leslie and Joe Gothrow. Don't miss the summer's biggest party at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. Get your tickets at camprehoboth.org. Sponsored by CoastTV.
Now on Coast TV News. It's a pleasant start to our week with temperatures in the 60s this morning, but more summer heat is ahead for this last week of August. We'll see 90s again, but only for a brief time. Details coming up.
Police station upgrade by Georgetown officials say a new facility is necessary to keep the town safe.
North Shore's stay, President Biden set to begin his lengthy visit to our coast.
Shark surprise, we have what a boater off the Ocean City coast recently experienced and how long his encounter lasted with that shark.
This is Coast TV News Today.
August 26, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
The time is 6:29. Going back to school, some doing that today, others after Labor Day. Mixed emotions, I would think. At least it was for me.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important to remember, too, the teachers, they're nervous, too.
Yes.
The kids are also nervous. I have a lot of teacher friends who are like, I'm nervous. What if the kids don't whatever? And I'm like, the kids feel the same way.
Right.
So just go in there. You're all nervous together. Have a good school year. It's always an exciting time. But also, you want to know, what's the weather going to be like for recess, perhaps? So we'll bring in Bob Trahey now. Thank you. Bob, what are we looking at?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, you know, I always had that nervous excitement as well. That first day of school, always had the butterflies. I think the recess weather is looking good. It's later this afternoon. Could see a pop-up storm. But this morning, we're good out the door. Mainly clear skies, as cool as 59 in Del Mar. Milton, good morning to you. 63 there, and Seaford as well. Salisbury, 61, and Bethany Beach starting out at 66 degrees. We're looking at calm winds, a little bit of a wind along the coast, but the tendency is out of the southwest, and that will bring in more warm and humid air today. And we are looking at quiet conditions across Delmarva right now. Just a few clouds floating in from the north and west. Otherwise, quiet conditions out there. Be careful around the school buses as school is getting back in session now. And we're looking at a few showers well to our north and west. And with the heating of the day, we could see a few of those showers and storms. Here's Futurecast with mostly sunny skies this morning. It warms up quickly, and by noon, the clouds start to fill in. We're looking at mid-80s inland, maybe around 79 in Dewey Beach and Fenwick Island, close to 80 or lower 80s there and around Bethany Beach, but inland we're into the upper 80s this afternoon. And then with the heating of the day, we could spark off an isolated shower or thunderstorm with gusty winds and maybe some brief heavy rain. And for the kiddos at the bus stop, yeah, when you see that stop sign on the bus, really be careful out there and stop. 64 off to school for the kids, and then heading home could be a little lightning and thunder, an isolated shower possible, and 86.
Thank you, Bob. We have developing news in Georgetown. That is where a public hearing is taking place tonight about how to pay for a new police station.
Coast TV's Elisa Weber is in our newsroom right now. Elisa, the town's looking to borrow up to $18 million in bonds to fund this project.
Matt and Paige, town officials say that current police station and public works building is really run down and it's just not up to date. And at a meeting in early August, Mayor West and the town council decided to move forward with a proposal to hold a public hearing for up to $18 million in general obligation bonds in order to fund the construction. The mayor said it's not official that the project will cost exactly $18 million. That's the maximum amount the town looks to borrow. And West said at that earlier meeting that this project is necessary in order to keep the police officers the town currently has, as well as recruit others to join the force. And he says other towns like Milford and Millsboro have had a lot of success with updating their police stations, and he hopes that Georgetown can do the same. And that public hearing will be held tonight at 6:30, and there will be a display for people to see what the town has in store for this possible project. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Elisa. This morning, Salisbury Police will continue its investigation into an assault they say took place Sunday night. This was in the 400 block of Virginia Avenue, and according to police, there was an argument between two men before the alleged suspect grabbed a machete and assaulted the other man. Now, officers say the man who was assaulted received non-life-threatening injuries. Suspect ran away from the scene. It's now been identified by police.
One man got a visit from a seemingly very friendly fish this weekend in Ocean City. A viewer sent in some photos of a Basker shark. It's about 15 miles off the coast of OC. According to the viewer, that shark, it's estimated to be about 25 feet long. It could possibly weigh up to 8,000 pounds. The viewer says that shark had actually hung out for a little bit. It stayed near that boat for about 15 minutes.
Last Monday of August means first day of school in the Woodbridge district. It's a staggered start to the academic year there. Today, elementary school students, 6th grade, 9th grade, some in kindergarten return to class. On Tuesday, the remaining grades will begin school, and on Wednesday, the remaining kindergarten group is back. This starts a week-and-a-half stretch of districts on Delmarva getting back to school.
He went from the Pacific coast to our coast. President Biden arriving at his North Shores home early Sunday for another vacation. On your screen is Biden getting off Air Force One at the Dover Air Force Base. It appears this will be a lengthy stay for him. A temporary flight restriction is in effect for our area until September 3rd, the day after Labor Day.
And while Biden is here on our coast, Israel and Hezbollah exchanged heavy fire, but have backed away from what would have been an all-out war. The cross-border attack started with Israel launching what it called a preemptive strike against Hezbollah for planning to launch a heavy barrage of rockets toward Israel. Hezbollah says it did fire more than 300 rockets at Israel. They say it's a retaliation for Israel's assassination of a senior Hezbollah leader last month.
The U.S. housing market's been relatively frozen over the past year or so. There appears to potentially be a light at the end of the driveway.
And that could mean an eventual rebound for the market. John Lawrence shows us how the housing market could be bouncing back.
Home buyers in the U.S. may soon get a break from the increased mortgage rates that have been swirling around the housing market for roughly the past 2 years. First and foremost, the Federal Reserve is expected to drop interest rates next month.
The time has come for policy to adjust.
Also, mortgage financing giant Freddie Mac recently reported the regular 30-year fixed-rate mortgage has dropped to a low not seen in over a year. And new home sales rose more than 10% in July from June, according to the Census Bureau and the Department of Housing and Urban Development. However,
I see $400 going towards my student loans, and I see $545 going for HOA, and I see groceries averaging about $150 a week.
Affordability issues still exist for many Americans, from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to the state of Colorado.
The average home price in the Denver metro area, $600,000. Why? Because it's a great place to live. Why does it cost that much? Because we've artificially constrained the ability to build housing because of government interference.
Existing home prices in July were higher by more than 4% compared to 12 months prior, according to the National Association of Realtors, which means even with the loosening of the housing market, it could still take a while before some people are able to afford their own homes. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Got a lot more news to get to in this final half hour. Don't go anywhere.
Still ahead, return to regular traffic. This was a scene after an oil spill that's since been cleared. We'll tell you how first responders say this mess was caused.
Also, explosive offense, how the Phils scored double-figure in runs for a second consecutive game.
And local animal shelters making it easier to find your next furry friend when 2 organizations will have a Clear These Shelters event and how long the promotion will last. Stick with us on Coast TV News Today.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces? Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. Don't mistake Nanos for cheap amplifiers. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids, which means no more having to go to a doctor and spend thousands. Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Order right now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. And if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
Shop, play, learn, explore at the OC RV and Van Lifestyle Show, the premier gathering for RV enthusiasts and outdoor lovers. From October 31st to November 3rd, the Ocean City Convention Center transforms into a hub of excitement and exploration. With RVs, custom vans, e-bike, golf cart, and boat test ride zones, seminars, water sports, power sports, and a wide selection of the latest gear, you'll find everything you need to enhance your next adventure. Enjoy BMX and skateboarding competitions, tiki boat cruises, and more. Buy tickets and explore with us at ocrvshow.com.
Turn on Bionic Spotlight Extreme 360, the motion-activated home defense light that looks just like a security camera. It detects even the slightest motion and automatically triggers 6 ultra-bright LED high beams. Call or go online and order your Bionic Extreme 360 for just $19.99. Plus, get free shipping on your entire order.
To order, call 1-800-316-1548 or go online to buybionic360.com. Call now.
Reel in big bucks at Ocean Downs with Hooked on Cash. 5 players will be drawn to go fishing. 3 will land free play, and 2 will net $5,000 cash. Earn entries daily and more on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
6:39, beautiful start to our week and our Monday. Beautiful shot on our Tyndall's Casual Furniture Camp. Some haze along the ground, and then we have a beautiful sunrise, some clouds out there in Laurel right now, 62. As cool as 59 in Del Mar right now, 68 Rehoboth, Bethany Beach at 66. And winds are calm, but they're light out of the southwest, and that will bring in more heat and humidity throughout the day. Mostly clear this morning, and kids are back to school, so use extra caution around the school buses. And with high pressure, we're seeing sunshine, but maybe that late day shower or storm. So if you're on the golf course, at the beach, wherever you are outside, when thunder roars, go indoors, and that's a possibility this afternoon. Otherwise, partly cloudy and 86 degrees.
All right, Bob, thank you. Of course, everyone loves the beaches on our coast, but we have to keep them clean. That's why DenRec is hosting a coastal cleanup day on Saturday, September 14th. It's at Milford Neck, Big Stone, and Bennett's Pier. DenRec says slots are limited, so sign up as early as you can. Visit Delaware Coastal Cleanup's page, register while those spots are still available. The Milton Fire Department is hosting a Grill It Up truckload sale. Today is the last day pre-orders there will be accepted. The event happens August 30th from 11 until 2. The fire department will be serving food straight to your cars at this drive-through event. Good deal. Another good deal, local animal shelters. They're clearing out their pets into forever homes all month long. Humane Animal Partners and Brandywine Valley SPCA are both participating. So right now, through September 10th, Humane Animal Partners has $50 off dogs, $25 off cats. Brandywine Valley SPCA, they're waiving all adoption fees on September 7th.
The up and down August, the Phillies have delivered. They had their lead in the National League East trimmed to 5 games. However, perhaps some signs that September will be better. On Saturday and Sunday, the Phils' Big Bats returned against the Royals. On Sunday, it was a scoreless game in the third, and that wasn't until Kyle Schwarber goes gap. Garrett Stubbs scores, and the Phillies open with a lead. 6th inning, things on the verge of getting dicey. That's when Stubbs goes the other way. It brings home Brandon Marsh, 4-2 Phillies. Let's go to the 8th inning. Let's see Nick Castellanos. He gets out the home run stick. 22 runs in the last 2 games for the Phillies. They take the rubber game in a series against a Royals team that was on a roll. Nationals, they help out the Phillies against the Braves, getting a win there. And now the Phillies lead in the National League East, back up to 6 games. Orioles, they were doubled up by the Astros. Birds fall to 1.5 games behind the Yankees in the American League East. How about the Orioles farm? Big day for their 5th-round pick in this year's draft. Ryan Stafford goes 3 for 3, including the Shorebirds' only extra base hit. Birds get a win at the Wood Ducks. It's a road series win, and the Shorebirds are back at Purdue tomorrow night.
In your entertainment news, an Australian joins a Brit on stage in Eastern Europe, and an American actors bond in Mexico. David Daniel goes international today with the Hollywood Minute.
On stage playing with us for the whole time, playing in time. Will you make some noise for Chris Hemsworth?
Thor brings a different kind of thunder. Chris Hemsworth played drums for 70,000 fans at Ed Sheeran's recent show in Bucharest, Romania. The actor learned the instrument as a brain-boosting challenge for his National Geographic series Limitless, returning for a 2nd season on Disney Plus next year.
Okay, here we go. Jess, Frida, this is my childhood buddy, Cody. Hey, cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Cheers.
The ensemble cast of Blink Twice got to know each other well when writer-director Zoe Kravitz put everyone together filming in Mexico.
We all lived in this one location together, so I think that created a very close-knit relationship.
Yeah, we lived where we shot this film.
That could have gone either way.
Yeah, it could have gone either way.
But it ended up becoming,
She did a good job assembling this group of miscreant rascals.
Yes.
And then we didn't even have to rehearse because we just were together all the time.
That's
so.
right.
That's right.
And naturally, the chemistry just came to life.
Tom.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi.
Where's Lucas at?
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
We're seeing a few clouds over Delaware Bay on the Tunnel and Razor Cam right now. Otherwise dry, a nice quiet start to the week. And the final week of August will be a warm to hot one for Delmarva, and not a lot of rain chances. I'll track the heat and some of those rain chances on future casts coming up after the break.
NBC News Daily, weekdays at 1 on CoastTV. Introducing Paisano, the authentic pizza oven by Granite Stone. Now make the world's most delicious pizza with real stone right in your own home. You simply set it and let it make golden, crispy, extra cheesy stone-baked pies in under 6 minutes. You can get your Paisano pizza oven for just 3 easy payments of $39.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free.
Call 1-800-608-5198 or order online at buypaisano.com.
Hi, Chef Daniel Greenhead with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. It has the motor and blades built right into the lid, so blenders shake at the gym, make pina coladas by poolside, or grind coffee beans for an iced cold brew on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 with free shipping. You'll also get 2 sipping lids, a second container, and the sports lid. Get it all for just $29.99. Order now.
Come out to Jesse's Paddle on Saturday, September 21st at the Pocomoke River Canoe Company in Snow Hill, Maryland. Registration starts at 4 and boats launch at 4:30 for Jesse's Poker Paddle. Enjoy live music, a silent auction, and a swag bag for every donor. Prizes await the top poker paddle winners and best fundraisers. Help support the Jesse Klump Memorial Fund for Suicide Prevention. Visit jessespaddle.org for more details. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Got a plumbing problem that can't wait? Then why would you? At FH Fur, we know how frustrating it is to be stuck waiting for help, which is why we offer same-day service guaranteed. Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, a broken pipe, you name it. The expert plumbers at FH Fur are standing by and ready to get you out of hot water, or maybe into some hot water if that's your issue. Same-day service guaranteed, regardless of your plumbing predicament.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
It's now 6:45 on this Monday morning. Let's take a live look at Lewis and look at that. First day back to school, first day back for me and Bob.
Of course.
And we get that beautiful sunrise.
And Matt off camera, a little jilted, Paige, because you got, I know why, because you got the sunrise and on the camera, and I guess he never gets the sunny sunrises, so. Oh, well, maybe next time for Matt. But yeah, we're back and we're looking at nice weather as we go through time, and it's got that summer-like feel as we go through today and really the next several days. We're going to see humidity levels beginning to increase, possible thunderstorms later today, maybe a few downpours, brief gusty wind, not expecting severe weather, but you've heard the saying, when thunder roars, go indoors, and that's what you want to do. And a brief shot of heat Wednesday. It's going to be hot, mid to maybe some upper 90s, and feels like temperatures in the triple digits. Actual temperature today around 86 up to 88 Tuesday, and then kind of sticking up like a sore thumb is Wednesday up to 95, but then it cools back to 85 Thursday, and then Friday, big getaway day heading into the holiday weekend, 82. Our muggy meter, well, we're muggy the next couple days, and then into the humid range, and then maybe even very humid as we go towards the end of the week into the weekend. And temperatures out the door this morning as cool as 59 in Delmar, 63 in Seaford, Milton 63, Bethany Beach at 66. Winds are calm, but the tendency is out of the southwest. Anytime we have that flow this time of year, it usually means increasing heat and humidity as we're looking at, well, mostly clear to partly cloudy skies across Delmarva this morning as high pressure is in place. We have a little bit of a disturbance moving off the Great Lakes, and with the afternoon heating, that could spark an afternoon shower or a thunderstorm. Otherwise, it's high pressure keeping much of the region dry. And Futurecast warms us into the 70s this morning, mostly sunny skies by noon. A mix of sun and clouds, mid-80s inland, 70s and 80s at the coast, upper 80s inland later on this afternoon, and after about 3 o'clock, do watch out for some showers and storms popping up with 70s and 80s at the beaches. Any of those isolated showers or storms will quiet down after sunset, and we'll start to see clearing skies overnight. And by Tuesday morning, not as cool as this morning, mid to upper 60s and lots of sunshine on Tuesday and warmth to hot. Upper 80s, around 90 in Salisbury, and 70s at the coast. Feels like temperatures by Wednesday in the triple digits, around 100 to 104, and even along the coast feeling like 90s. Want to fast forward to the holiday weekend, Friday, the big getaway day. Rain start to build in across the D.C. area, and I think we will see increasing showers and storms for us later Saturday into early Sunday. Not the entire weekend being a washout, and I think it does dry out later Sunday into Monday. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Mid to upper 80s next couple of days. Stray storm today, 95 Wednesday, and then Thursday more storms cooling off, 85, and then 82 on Friday. And then for the holiday weekend, storm Saturday, 85, and then showers on Sunday, 86. I think it does dry out on Monday, Labor Day. Remember, another way to get your forecast is a CoastTV First Alert weather phone. The number is 443-880-9100. Your forecast anytime. Sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Bob, thank you so much. Route 24 was back to normal traffic after an oil spill Friday. That spill was caused by an accident involving an SUV and a utility truck. We're going to show you the extent of that spill on your screen. A black GMC Yukon crashed into a white utility truck, causing minimal damage to the truck, but causing heavy damage to the GMC, resulting in that oil spill. The Indian River Volunteer Fire Company says there were no injuries to either of the drivers or their passengers.
The Milton Police Department will continue to search for a woman they say is involved with bank fraud. According to police, the woman that we are showing you on your screen allegedly withdrew over $2,000 from an elderly couple's account.
Ocean City police are asking for your help in identifying a man they say stole wallets over the weekend. According to police, the man we're going to show you on your screen stole 2 wallets from an amusement park locker near 29th Street. Officials say this happened Sunday around 4 p.m. So again, if you recognize or if you know the man on your screen, please contact Ocean City Police.
Millsboro Police Department is now accepting applications for its 2024 Citizen Police Academy. Now, the program starts September 18th. It'll last 8 weeks, and it runs every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m., covering a range of police-related topics. They say space is limited here, so registration is recommended early on. And to apply, you can visit the Millsboro Police Department's website.
All right, it's 6:50. It's time now to check in with our Coastal Pet of the Day.
And today's Coastal Pet of the Day is ready for the first day of school. What a shock. We got Benny here on some sort of theme for the day. As you can see, he has all the supplies he needs to head off to school this morning. I'm sure he had a great last week of the summer celebrating his brother Diesel's birthday. Paige, you missed that. It was Diesel's birthday. And we had Diesel's picture.
I'm sad I missed it. Well, happy birthday, Diesel and Benny. I wouldn't be surprised if Benny walked into a classroom and just sat down and learned.
Just started taking notes and learning. You're right.
He would win Best Dressed at the end of the year, wouldn't he?
He would.
In senior superlatives. All right, don't forget, we want to keep seeing all your pets on Delmarva. Keep sending us photos. Tell us what makes them so special.
Yeah, also most likely to be on CoastTV.
Ah, yes.
Scan the QR code there at the top of the screen. That way you can get your furry friend to us here and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
Benny always sporting the shades, always looking cool. All right, here's our gutter helmet cam. A nice quiet start to our Monday, the last week of August. Will be a warm one, even hot on Wednesday, and then cooler for the end of the week. Labor Day weekend could be a little wet, won't be a washout. Your 10-day forecast is coming up next.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess. Now there's VacuTrim by Bell & Howell, the total body shaver that trims your hair and vacuums it up. VacuTrim stainless steel blades give you a precision cut, while the built-in vacuum captures the hair shavings. It has 20 trim settings to shape your beard and tame body hair with no mess. Get VacuTrim with free shipping for only $39.95.
Call 1-800-263-0608. That's 1-800-263-0608 or go to vacutrim.com.
Your wallet is always in danger. Criminals can hack your information without you even knowing. Introducing SlimMint, an ultra-thin RFID blocking wallet that keeps your cards and cash protected. SlimMint uses the latest RFID blocking technology to prevent thieves from stealing your info. It's ergonomically designed to optimize space and keep your belongings organized. With the auto-locking SlimMint, your cards and money stay securely in place. It has a built-in cash clip and a flexible outer band to fit your additional cards cards and cash. Call or click now and get Slim Mint for just $29.99. Order in the next 5 minutes and you'll get an instant $10 discount. So it's only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get Slim Mint at this low price. There's a strict limit of 3 Slim Mint wallets while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-613-4296. Call or visit slimmintwallet.com. So call 1-800-613-4296 now.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra-bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-604-4696. That's 1-800-604-4696 or visit lizardflare.com now.
It's now 6:54. It's time for some things you need to know before you go. President Biden arrived at his North Shore's home early Sunday night for another vacation. On your screen now is Biden getting off Air Force One at the Dover Air Force Base. It appears this is going to be a lengthy stay. A temporary flight restriction is in effect in our area until September 3rd, the day after Labor Day.
Israel and Hezbollah exchanged heavy fire Sunday, but they backed away from an all-out war. The cross-border attack started with Israel launching what they called a preemptive strike against Hezbollah for planning to launch a heavy barrage of rockets towards Israel. Hezbollah says it did fire more than 300 rockets at Israel. They claim it was in retaliation for Israel's assassination of a senior Hezbollah leader last month.
As school rolls around the corner, the Laurel Police Department's reminding everyone of some important safety tips. So don't forget, watch out for school zones. Do not be distracted by your phone. Also, police suggest carpooling so there are fewer vehicles on the road. The department's also reminding everyone, stop for buses, loading and unloading those little learners, and pick up and drop off only in designated areas.
Many colleges across the country are beginning their fall semesters, and in some cases, enrollment is down. Some schools say an overhaul with the financial aid application process, also known as FAFSA, caused major problems this year. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona is assuring parents and students the problems will be fixed and people can start applying for federal financial aid by December 1st for the 2025-2026 school year.
Here's to man's best friend, in my case, woman's best friend. Today's National Dog Day. The day was created to recognize how many dogs need to be rescued each year.
Yeah, that's such a great thing. It honors family, pets, and dogs that have put their lives on the line each day, such as law enforcement, canine partners, working companions for the disabled, and others.
Yeah, very sweet. And I think all of us here on CoastTV News today, if we have them, love our dogs very much. So here are some pictures of our furry friends. Bob, is that? Oh, well, that one's mine.
Yep.
So Bob's golden. That's my dog Ziggy. I love this kind of go through.
Oh, those are Lisa's, her parents, her mom's dogs.
Oh, those are cute. Do we have any more? I think, is that our editor Antonio's dogs?
I think so.
Oh, there's Bob's again. Yeah. Oh, this was fun. We should do this more often.
I'll have to get my cats on there.
We will during Cat Day. That's sweet. All right, we got to move on, unfortunately. It's 6:56. Now a quick look at your forecast before you head out the door.
Yeah, we got one final check with Bob as we start out dry conditions for Monday.
Yep. We do start out dry. That was my dearly departed first golden, Hugo. Oh, now I'm all sad. But no, it was great seeing the dogs. Great for sure. Here's our day part forecast. It's dry really much of the day. 60s this morning, warming into the mid to maybe upper 80s later on, and maybe a stray shower or a thunderstorm. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, 88 Tuesday up to 95 on Wednesday. Triple digit feels like temperatures, but cooling down towards the end of the week. And the holiday weekend looking a little wet and stormy Saturday. Wet Sunday. Labor Day is looking drier, 84, and then cooling down even more as we go into the middle of next week.
All right, Bob, thank you, and thank you all for joining us on CoastTV News today.
And the Today Show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
We'll be back with CoastTV Midday at 11, so stick with us.
And for even more news and coverage, you can count down, download our apps, and have a great Monday morning, everybody.